am going to be so pissed if I end up with lipstick all over my teeth. Hi BookTube, it's Marianne at You Last With a Book, and today I am doing the 2020 reading survey. Now, I know that there is a basic list of questions somewhere for this, but when I was watching through the 2020 reading survey videos, there's people that have got different questions from the ones that other people have, so I'm just using the questions from Riley Marie's video. What is the longest book you read in 2020? 11/22/63 by Stephen King. I did not check the page count. I will search for it and put the page length here. What is the shortest book you read this year? The Evidence of the Affair by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and that was 87 pages. What is the most popular book you read? The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. It has 2,794,698 ratings on Goodreads. What is the highest rated book you read this year? A Life on Our Planet. It currently has a 4.56 rating on Goodreads, and it was a 5-star for me. I absolutely loved it. Please go out and buy it and read it. What was your favourite book that wasn't published in 2020? It was Flowers for Algernon by Daniel Keyes. It was published in 1959. Please go read it if you haven't already read it. It is one of my favourite books of all time. What book lived up to the hype? Bunny by Mona Awad. One of the best books I read across the whole year. What book didn't live up to the hype? I have two. So, Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reid and The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. And what book felt like the biggest accomplishment? Again, 11/22/63 by Stephen King, because it's such a long book. And if you have any interest in historical fiction and time travel fiction, please go read it. It's so good. What is your favourite character that is new to you in 2020? And it is Cece, the grandmother from Shelter in Place. She is extremely sassy and loud and outgoing and amazing, and honestly what I hope to be when I become a gran. Who was your least favourite character in a book you read in 2020? This is probably not a popular opinion. I know that so many people that read romance absolutely stan, but for me, my two least favourite characters were probably Caleb and Noah from Credence by Penelope Douglas. What is your favourite villain you read in 2020? It has to be Verity from Verity by Colleen Hoover. And I know that technically when the book was ended, supposedly Verity wasn't the villain, but the way that Colleen Hoover wrote as Verity being the villain, it was just exquisite. I just forgot one of the books that deserved the hype that it got, and it was The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. It was fucking fantastic. What is the most shocking book / moment you read in 2020? The plot twist in Verity by Colleen Hoover. That was wild. What is the weirdest book you read in 2020? Again, Bunny by Mona Awad. It was wild. What book did you forget that you read in 2020? The Court of Miracles. I don't remember reading it. Apparently I rated it on Goodreads, but I don't remember reading it. But apparently I didn't like it, so obviously it wasn't that memorable. What were your favourite couples that you read in 2020? So I have a few couples. The first one is Joshua and Lucy from The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. The second one is Kaylin and Dax from Meet Cute by Helena Hunton. Pike and the girl whose name I have forgotten from Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas. And also Rosemary and Sussex and Jenks and Lovey from A Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. What is a book you push people to read in 2020? The Princess Bride by William Goldman after I had reread it, and also Bunny by Mona Awad. What is your favourite cover? A Lesson in Thorns by Sierra Simone. Loved the cover, loved the book. What was your favourite book adaptation in 2020? Obviously it's Bridgerton. I loved it. I've watched it 3 times now. I loved everything about it. I loved the modern take on the Regency period in London. It was a vibe. I loved the score, the orchestral covers, the diverse casting. Oh, it was just so good. And if they don't make a second series, I am suing Netflix. What book made you cry the most in 2020 would be Flowers for Algernon by Daniel Keyes. What is your favourite new to you author? I would have to say probably Taylor Jenkins Reid, because I ended up reading all of her books after I read The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and I loved every single book that she has written. What is your favourite book you reread in 2020? It has to be The Princess Bride by William Goldman. And also, I forgot how much I loved The Viscount Who Loved Me by Julia Quinn. That is Anthony's book in the Bridgerton series, and I just loved it. What is your favourite non-fiction you read in 2020? So this was a really hard one, so I have 4. The first one is Cosmos by Carl Sagan. The second one is Other Minds, The Octopus and the Evolution of Intelligent Life by Peter Godfrey Smith. A Life on Our Planet, My Witness Statement and a Vision for the Future by Sir David Attenborough. And Say Nothing by Patrick Radden O'Keefe. Were you happy with your reading year in 2020? Yes, I was. I am not happy with the year 2020 itself, but it was a really good reading year. I almost doubled what my goal was. I planned on reading 52 books and read 99, and that isn't bad considering that I had a reading slump and we were dealing with the anxiety of a pandemic. The year wasn't a success, my life wasn't a success, but my reading life was a success. So thank God for small mercies, and I'll sleep easy tonight knowing that. So happy reading, stay safe, and I'll speak to you later. Bye!